This is the second part of this second pre-assignment related to sales call, meeting the client. So these are actually questions related to the actual meeting. So for your own case, make a presentation, answer these questions, and be prepared to discuss about these issues in the class, and make your own presentation about these topics. So first of all, define whom you are meeting. Who is your customer? The company, the person, in what kind of position the person is working in the company. So this is purely fictional, you could say. It can be also a real person, but you don't have to find actual person. But so describe the situation. Who is your client and where that person is working? And what is the purpose of the meeting? So define also that. So this is the starting position for this whole sales process, remember that. And of course, like, the purpose should be something very closely connected to sales, actual sales. If in this process you don't end up to situation where you are selling and customer is buying something, so then we have to a little bit define the focus more clearly. Of course, like, purpose could be also something like sales related issue in the beginning of the process. And typically, so in the sales call you have also it's possible that you have few goals, so you're not only operating having only one single goal for the visit. So something sales related, think about that. It can be so very clearly stated, selling certain product, marketing certain product for the customer, so that it can be defined very, very simply this way. So, but define the situation where you are. And then the other thing I would like to include in your presentation is related to business outfit. So what to wear? As you know, so you have several technical devices, for example, in the class, to show what kind of outfit would work for sales representative for the situation. Of course, you can also wear the outfit you like, but show some way what kind of outfit would work well for a sales representative for this situation. We'll continue with small groups. You can also mention something in your presentation about these issues if you want, but we are going to discuss in small groups about this as well after your presentations, and then we'll discuss together after that. First of all, for the sales call, think about what to bring with you. This is very open topic, so of course, like, basically, so in the discussion you have to be prepared that we are discussing about this and this and this and this issue, and then maybe customer asks from information about these and these issues based on your own ideas. So you have to be prepared so for anything that comes up, and some way define so what kind of things, generally speaking, sales representative would bring with him or her. And of course, like, you could have something like specific related to your own goal related to the sales call. So that can be also influencing what to bring with you. Okay, basically, so another very, very important issue is the activities taking place during sales call. So basically, you can have a situation typically, you could say, you'll visit customer. So you will visit customer's office, customer's factory. Customer could also come to your place. You might have something to show to customer. Or you might meet in a third party premises. It's possible as well. But it's generally speaking, so you'll meet at the customer premises. Anyway, so it can be a long meeting, and it's not only something that happens in at the customer's office. Something else could take place also during the sales call. So describe about those kind of things. What else could take place and what happens besides the meeting itself. And be prepared to also discuss what is generally common for sales calls, what typically takes place there, generally speaking. You could have certain special issues from your own case, own company, own sales situation, which you need to take into consideration. What else takes place in that sales call? What other activities could take also place during the sales call? We'll discuss more about this issue more in detail in the class.